We shouldn't have followed her into the basement. My name is Kira, and if I could go back 3 weeks, I would do everything differently. I wouldn't have gone to that party. I wouldn't have stayed late in the library. And I definitely wouldn't have followed Hana and Jade into that basement. But the choice was made. And now I'm the only one left. The three of us, Hana, Jade, and me, had been inseparable since the start of college. 3 years of classes, parties, whispered conversations at 3 a.m. We balanced each other. Hana was bold, blunt, never afraid to call bullshit. Jade was quiet and strange, always reading something dark and obscure. And me? I was the one who brought the charger, the first aid kit, the umbrella. The one who thought ahead. Strange things had started happening on campus that fall. First, Sarah Kim, freshman, lived 2 floors above me, just vanished. Then Raven, that odd guy from the theater department. People said he used to hang out near the admin building basement. Campus security filed reports. The police asked questions, but nothing ever came of it. Then Jade brought home that book. This isn't just a book, Kira. I found it in the restricted section of the library. Jade whispered, laying the heavy thing on our kitchen table. No barcode, no record. Even the librarian said it shouldn't be there. It looked like something from a horror movie. Cracked leather binding, warped, brittle pages, and that smell. Mold mixed with something metallic, like rust or blood. One word on the cover. Inferna. No author. No date. Maybe it's someone's art project? I suggested. It's handwritten, Hana said, flipping through. But not in English. Latin? Latin, Greek, and something else, Jade said. She pointed to a page filled with a crude circle inside a square, symbols bleeding past the margins. It's a ritual. A passage. Passage to where? I asked. Jade just smiled. The first night, that night, Jade insisted we try a safe ritual. Just candles, chalk symbols, and silence. We sat on the dorm floor, the chalk circle glowing dimly under flickering candlelight. Jade chanted the words, rough, broken syllables that didn't sound like any language I knew. It was like listening to someone speak through water or scream in reverse. The air in the room grew heavy, thicker, like we were breathing smoke. Then Hana flinched. Someone touched my neck, she said sharply. We all turned. There was no one behind her. 2 days later, Jade didn't show up to class. Her bed was made. Her stuff still in her dorm. But the book was gone. So was her phone. She wasn't answering texts, wasn't picking up. I filed a report. The campus police just shrugged. Students leave all the time, the officer said. Personal reasons, family drama. Give it a couple days. But I knew Jade. She didn't leave. She vanished, like Sarah, like Raven. Hana was trying to act normal, but I could see her unraveling. We shouldn't have read from that thing, she whispered. That book, it's real. 3 nights later, Hana woke me at 3 a.m. Her eyes were wide, her hands shaking. She's calling me, she said. I hear her voice from the basement. I should have stopped her, but something in her voice, It was like she wasn't asking. We grabbed flashlights, threw on sweatshirts, and walked across campus to the admin building. The front doors were locked, but Hana knew a back entrance where the lock had been broken for months. Inside, the air was still and cold. Dust in every beam of light. Down the hall, behind a rusted door, was the basement. The door creaked open like it hadn't moved in years. The air hit me like a wave. Damp, moldy, and something sweet, but rotting. As we stepped down the stairs, I started to hear something. Not footsteps. Whispers. Like voices behind the walls. Not words, just wet, garbled sounds. "Jade?" Hana called out. Silence. At the bottom of the stairs, we found it. A door. Wood, bolted shut, covered in symbols. The same ones from the book. "She's in there," Hana said. "No," I said, grabbing her arm. "We're not opening that." But she was already unfastening the bolt. I can't fully explain what happened when that door opened. There was a flash, a roar, like 1,000 mouths howling in unison. The air vibrated. My ears rang. I stumbled back, hit my head, dropped my flashlight, and I saw it, just for a second. Something in the doorway. Not a person, not an animal. Something. It reached out and wrapped itself around Hana's throat, pulling her into the dark. I screamed, rushed forward. But the room beyond was gone. Just blackness. Thick. Suffocating. And then, silence. The door swung shut behind her. Aftermath, I told campus security everything. They smiled politely and said they'd look into it. Next day, Hana was officially marked as on personal leave. Jade's room was cleared out, as if she never lived there. People had gone missing before, but now I knew. They didn't leave. Something took them. A week has passed. I switched dorms. I keep the lights on every night, but I still hear them. In my dreams. Jade, Hana, standing in a circle drawn in chalk. Their faces pale. Frozen, like wax. Their mouths moving in unison. Calling me. "Kira, you're one of us now, right?"